thought
are.
this was it.
We need you once more, buddy.
We need you once more.
Well, you know what? Because I'd like to have a nice farewell.
Yes.
That ended on a really positive note because, as guys announce their retirement, I'm really excited about announcing mine.
Well,
on
that, we'll leave the listeners and the watchers hanging for at least another week.
Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. It was nice to rush over here to get in my hotel room and get set up.
Yeah, it's a beautiful suite. We can see you on the Zoom. It's a beautiful suite.
Yeah, they did a great job.
Boy, you can't hang
what
a
is that,
picture
pale
for you.
yellow?
I'm speaking at the JW Marriott is where I'm speaking, but I'm not staying there. But I can see it from my hotel.
Motel. All right. Doug McLean, everybody.
Thanks, Mac.
Have fun, guys. Have fun.
Former National Hockey League president, if you can remember that far back.
Does good work for us, man.
I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Yes.
All right.
Where,
Where else you guys want to go?
84 games is crazy.
Not really.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's just
Chipper.
two
No,
more. And
Yeah.
they like the money.
It's 10 too many before they went to 84.
I know, but
I
you're
also-
just married to it, and
No, you're not.
you're just dropping 2 games from the front, albeit exhibition. It doesn't really matter. You still got to get dressed. You got to go eat a meal. You got to go to the rink. You're just passing it on.
You're just counting more games where the players aren't game ready. Which is I don't care about. Whatever, that's fine. Go ahead. But it does. I don't know. There's so many bad games over the course of the year because the guys just can't get up for 100.
You're not
hockey
getting an
games.
argument out of me. I get all of it, but they're going to find every which way to find a nickel in a couch.
More than ever, playoffs are just a different sport. You cannot bring the pace, intensity, commitment that you saw from Florida, from all these other teams, getting in front of pucks. You can't do it all year long. So you're almost playing a different game, like as the season gets longer.
It's just more games for top guys to get injured before the play. Like, I don't know. I think there's too many games in all the sports, except, I like there being baseball on every night in the summer. So never baseball. And there's a couple too many in the NFL probably. But specifically basketball and hockey, I have always thought there's just way too many games. So, I don't know. You're just kind of devaluing your own. Owners probably like a couple extra home dates, I would imagine.
No, but they only get one more, right?
Yeah.
The other guys get them, and then you get one more home day. What does that make you? $1.50?
That's what they care about, buddy. And playoff cap, I would say that I'm
Frustrated.
pretty disgusted that we've come here and the Leafs never took advantage once.
And during their prime era
The
here,
most perfect time to use
their
it.
division was
This
all
was
over
the
it.
year.
Tampa
Obviously,
Bay, Florida.
putting Matthews on LTIR with his mystery back or wrist or whatever the hell's wrong with him. Putting him on LTIR and using that money to hugely improve
You
your
weren't going
team.
to take You weren't going to take Matthews out of the lineup and stick him back in right at the playoffs.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
Kachuk did it. They literally did it with Matthew Kachuk.
I know, but Kachuk he ripped his groin.
And Matthews took an international flight to see a world-renowned weird doctor in Germany.
Yeah,
Like,
in
you had an
November.
alibi.
November.
You had an alibi. You had an alibi.
Sammy,
alibi.
for you to think that Tavares was going to shut it
No,
down
Matthews.
and Matthews was going to shut it down in November.
No, you're right. He had to go play
You're
for America. You're
nuts.
right. You're right. He had to go play for America, which means more to
You're
him, so.
nuts.
After break, let's talk more about Dobbs. Montreal.
Game time.
I'll do game time too. I'll do the game time too. But I will say we were talking about the grapes and the I love that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that they're gonna wear anything other than a suit into a hockey game. It's just like the most beautiful tradition ever. But I remember, I think it was the 2010 Olympics. He did a side by side, and he had all the Canadian guys coming in wearing look at these beautiful boys that go wearing their suits. And it was the American guys wearing their
Track
jumpsuits,
suits
and he's
or
like,
something.
"Oh, that's fantastic." I was like, yeah. It's like one of my favorite TV segments
Mark my
ever.
words. Dubas's Penguins will have no dress code next year.
That's-
he was always, his thing was wear whatever makes you feel sexy. That was his slogan.
When do you ever feel sexier than when you have a suit on?
That's what I would be wearing.
Suit.
Yes.
You're in the National League. Put on a suit.
Yeah.
Treat
I
it-
know. I
treat it
played
like
my
such.
best when I felt sexiest.
Yes.
Yes, attaboy. All right,
Direct correlation.
it's game time presented by Bet365. Visit the app for latest odds and find out why it's ever ordinary at Bet365. Must be 18 plus. There only. Please play responsibly. And now for your daily Jays update. The Toronto Blue Jays with a big win yesterday. Another series win for the Jays over the Cleveland Guardians, who are chasing them in the wild card. They open up a big 3-game set with the Boston Red Sox this weekend. Jose Barrios on the mound tonight to take on Brian Bayo. The Blue Jays underdogs tonight, plus 100 at Fenway. One of my favorite places to watch an out-of-market game. I'm not in person, but on TV. I love watching Fenway games because they're absolutely out of control all the time. And the Blue Jays are better than the Red Sox this year, so it should be a big series. Give me the Blue Jays as an underdog tonight at plus 100, just a slight underdog. And yeah, before they have this weekend series, before heading to the Bronx for a huge 4-game set next week. They are only, I think, 3 games behind the Yankees for first place in the division. So Jays are looking really good right now. Good pitching. Max Scherzer looked all right in his first game back, much to Kipper's disgust, but he's been good.
We got Blair and Barker right after our show, right?
Yeah.
They're going to get into a little bit of Kevin Gausman throwing at
Loved it.
Ramirez.
That's some hockey stuff right there.
Buddy, that's our 9 seconds to Canada, USA.
Yeah.
Right there. I loved it too.
But the thing that drove, okay, not
You
to
want
get
to
too,
throw it at you're going to throw it at our best player. It's coming right back at you.
and the thing that drove me crazy about that is Vogt, the manager for the Guards, like screaming at the bench. It's like that's like the most
Yeah, what did you expect?
unwritten rule in baseball.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect? You're an old school guy. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Go sit down. Go sit in the truck. Anyways, that was game time presented by Bet365. Visit the app for latest odds and find out why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Must be 18 plus. Compare it only. Please play responsibly.
Okay, let's take a quick break and we'll start teeing up the NHL entry draft on Sportsnet tonight, 7 p.m. Just keep it on Sportsnet from here on in all night.
Got Jays that's on there tonight.
Right.
Flick back and forth with the draft. Like, my couch tonight does not know what's coming.
No, it's going to be
Good
great.
idea.
Plus, we'll revisit a few names, including one that might have interest to the Calgary Flames when we return to Real Kipper and Bourne. Welcome back to the Real Kipper and Bourne show on this Off the Rails Friday. As a reminder, this hour of Real Kipper and Bourne brought to you by Bet365, Nick Kiprios, Justin Bourne, Sammy McKee. All right, boys. Defense continues to be at a premium. We saw Dobson go for expensive with a couple of first rounders.
Yeah, but I mean, the Habs have a million prospects already. Their cupboards are extremely full. It's like top pairing, legit right-hand shot D-man. That's the move you got to make.
I think from here on in, if you look at the next 3 years, it's going to favor teams that have eaten crap sandwiches. Because the Montreal Canadiens